Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. Let's continue where we left. Previous lesson we created our generic at scope. Yeah, I can say generic at scope. And let's continue the controllers now. We finished our business here. Where is our UI? Yep, here, controller. Not this one, area admin controller. Yep, alright. I add these AboutController just for try. Let me delete it. We're going to create together again. All right. Controller, right click, add controller MVC, and it's going to be empty one. About controllers. Yes, correct. Let's add it now. Perfect. Now let's add our services, private read only I about service, about service, create the constructor. Hold on. Alright, let's start with the listen method. I'm going to use async and task. So I'm going to use asynchronous method. So I'm going to wrap with the task our action results. And I'm gonna change the name index to get about list. I'm writing name is a list, but it's not gonna be list actually. Actually, it's going to be list, but I'm going to add just one item in that list. Because one company can have only one about section, right? So what we're gonna do if we add another about section? Now let's create our controller methods first, and I'm gonna show you how can we prevent it. All right, let's continue. Var about list await about service dot get all list async. The return view about list. Perfect. Let's add all methods here. Then we can go through with our CSHTML files. Okay. Public async task. Oops. Sorry. I action result at about I'm going to create one more public, and it's not gonna be task async twins. I'm going to use the normal one. I'm gonna explain why I'm doing it. I add about. Okay, so normally we can't use the same name for two different methods, but I'm gonna add here um, a variable about at vModel, so we can use those two methods like that. And I'm gonna use a tag here at HTTP get, because we're going to use this method for get information, and we're going to use those methods to post those information. Okay, so I'm going to use HTTP post. All right, this is return view. Why is return view? Because it's going to be empty form, so everything is going to be empty, and there is no asynchronous method. There is nothing here, so I'm just using a normal action result. Okay, let's come to the here var. No, it's no var. So what we're gonna do now, just await about service, add about async and request. Yeah, and return view. No, I'm gonna do a redirection here. Okay, just return redirect to action. First, action name. After I create an about a data, I want the application to redirect me to the listing method. So the listing method is get all list async. Controller name is AboutController, and the area name is new area is admin. This is how we're doing our redirect action, guys. Alright, we listed our data, we add our data, and let's update now. Again, we're gonna use HTTP get public async. We're going to use task because we're going to use a method here, action result update about. We need an ID here because we're going to select an data and we're going to send this data information to our CSHTML file in those forms. Alright, var about await about service dot get about by ID, and we selected our about. Let's have a look. About update vModule, guys. Return view about. That's all. Let's write the post method now. Public async task action result update about. Now we're going to send our vModule about update vModule request var about equal await about service dot update about async, and we send request. What is the problem now? Await. No, there is no returning here. It's going to be like that. Alright, it's my bad, sorry. And return. Again, I'm going to use copy and paste. After updating a data, I want the application to go back to listing method, guys. Perfect. And the last method is going to be delete. HTTP. Oh, sorry, there is no HTTP here. Public. I just confused with an API project. Sorry about that. Public async task action result delete about integer ID var about await about service and delete about async ID. I guess we shouldn't use that one as well. Let me have a look. Yes, correct. It's my bad again. Return. Again, we're going to use a redirection because after deleting, I want the application to use the same listing method again. Perfect. Alright, guys, we created our all controllers. Now we're going to create our browser pages and we create our forms, and after finish all of them, we're going to give a shot. We're going to try our methods. Alright, guys. Another thing, after I've finished, I'm not quite sure when I'm going to do it. Maybe I continue with the other controllers, or we can go through with the adding picture side. I didn't decide it yet. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, I'm going to show all information, all knowledge that I know. Alright guys, let's finish this lesson here. Take care of yourself. See you later on the other lesson. Bye bye.